I now know why I immediately stopped listening to the Katos. Hi, I'm your host, Theo Spantera, here in In-Ear Fetish, and this is a review I'm repeating from a set of IEMs that it's weird. It's like it was a flash in the pan for me. Like I got them, I don't even know when, 2020, 2021. I used them, I loved them, I talked about them, I gave them a review, and then I put them away because I had other things to do. And the community at large, their default recommendation for an IEM became Kato. Moondrop Kato. Moondrop Kato. You want a more bassy Kato? You get the Kato and you swap the tubes. Oh, you want a more linear, refined Kato? You keep the regular stock tubes. Moondrop Kato. Single dynamic, 10 millimeter. The standard design, like everything's a single dynamic. It's fine. I'm sitting here in fucking awe. And the only words I could come up with to describe what I'm listening to, because I just finished like a whole day of IEMs. Everything from the Timeless to the IEM, all of it's done. It's the last one. I'm like, all right, let's do a retro one. And these are you telling me these are under $200 fucking dollars? Were they always? I feel like these should have been way more money. Quiet, Drake. No one's coming for you. Unless someone's coming for me and he's trying to warn me, in which case, good boy. Aggressive creaminess. Does that make sense? The cream is aggressive. It's like being like when you hit in the face with a pie, but like 50 naked ladies are throwing that pie at you and you're like, yes, and you just want more of it. Because these, I've got the brass tips in. There's two tips. The two nozzles, I should say. These are the stainless steel nozzles. You can see one of them is missing the little grill guard. And I'm like, well, that's probably going to change the tuning. But don't worry. No frets, everybody. Because apparently, Moondrop is smart enough to put them on Linsole. They're putting... All right. The brass and the ones for $13. You can buy replacement nozzles. So if you lose one or two or you just want an extra fucking set, boom. These are $189.99. I only 2 reviews, 5 stars. How? Everyone on Earth has been like sucking their dick for millennia, it feels like. Yeah, baby. Original bedroom rockers from the Hackers soundtrack from Kruder and Dorfmeister. Which if your names are Kruder and Dorfmeister, you better start a band. Yeah, baby. All right, let me. I didn't put the stock nozzles in because I remember that they were just like, they lacked a little bit of that low end touch. And then once I put in the brass ones, it was over. Like these were like the IEM. And when I hit the IEM, it was like, it's time to stop. Time to stop, find another IEM, find another IEM. I actually swapped cables. This is the stock cable. Standard Moondrop 3.5. 2-wire twisting up into individual. I put on the Chimera cable. However, it will not work long term because... I can get them out without falling out of my ears. Because they're very, very... Oh, that one actually stuck pretty good. They're sort of ingressed in there. There's a little bit like you only get like that much to push it in. And the left one fell out already. The left one's just not. It's not. That's unfortunate because I'm listening to them balanced for the first time. And it's just like, fuck my brain. Fuck my brain. That should be the title of this particular video. There's the Drake. What are you doing? It's called a fan. They want me to review you. I can't even touch you. Here. Come here with your lazy eye. Look, this is as close. There it is. That's as close as we get. Still love you, guy. He's a good boy. He doesn't run away when I walk past him. He just doesn't want to endure. He doesn't want to touch. It's like most women. Just don't touch me. 3 different colors, too. Not only are they, like, amazing fucking sounding, but you get to pick them in dark blue, the mirror silver, which I have, which I probably wouldn't get again, because I would get this matte steel. Ugh! Like a robot. So, wallpaper in the Horde. Check out my sponsor links in the description. These... How do I put this? If you've never owned a set of Moondrops, and I've owned many sets of Moondrops I haven't even re-reviewed yet, and Moondrop hasn't laid an egg, I don't think, ever. And if they have laid an egg, it was a very, very small one and probably still delicious. These goddamn things are wide, and when you put the brass tips on, which these are the nozzles here, I'll pull these off. The nozzles literally just unscrew, which is why they sell replacements, because if it just you could see the dynamic driver in there or whatever the cover is over the dynamic. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's like these are still to this, after I don't know how many months, still like, of course, recommend the fucking Katos. Why wouldn't you get the Katos? What do you like in music? I want it to sound like good Katos. But I kind of want like a little more bass, Katos with the brass nozzles. Yeah, but I'm kind of looking for a little more neutral sounds also. Kato with the fucking brass, with the stainless nozzles. What do you want from me? Get the Katos. Just buy them already. The fact that these exist and compete with the Z12s, my planars that I spent time tuning and everything, I almost want to tell you to get the Katos. Self-preservation's making me be like, you can't see me winking. I'm winking real fucking hard. Absolutely get the Z12s over the Katos. Wink, 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 wink. I love a dynamic. Dynamics, single dynamics are basically universally my favorite IEMs. Dunuzen Pros, perfect. OH10s apparently have a balanced armature in it, but I would like to still state that those things are basically mostly just a single dynamic. You've got the Tin T2s and the new Tin T2 DLCs, which actually has two dynamics, which is kind of weird. But the cohesion of everything. It's one thing, make sound, one spot it comes from, everything, every fucking thing, it comes from the same point. I did on a few of these, even with the brass tips, on a few of these tracks, where the treble just like, just, you hear that sound? It went up, it reached too high, and Icarus burned an eyebrow. Just the smallest amount. I had the... If I'm sitting here and audibly mumbling to myself, like, wow, Game of Thrones came on. I forget which song, but one of the Game of Thrones songs before Game of Thrones sucked, back when it was actually cared about it. And it was like the horn from like the north, like the and I was like, wow. These wow me. These still to this moment wow me. And I can't tell you, I can't give you enough good reason to not buy them. Because even if you want something a little more neutral, a little more tracing the line, you put these tips on it, which actually have different dimensions and holes than these tips, and it completely changes the sound enough for me to say. I wasn't 100% sold on the Moondrop Katos with these filters, and then when I swapped them, it was like, oh, ball game, completely different change. What are we playing now? Soccer, rugby? Okay, playing rugby now. Whole different game. So, yeah, do I recommend the Katos? Still, fuck yes. Fuck. I'm just yelling at them. Fuck yes, I recommend the Katos. I didn't know the boxes. I think I threw it out because I'm like, I'm never selling these. Gone. Goodbye. I'll have to live with the stock cable unless I make a different type of cable that has the slightly deeper square connectors on the end of it. Oh, God. Yeah, Katos are still fucking way up there for the under $200, for like not just like $199, they're $189. Like, we're under $200 by $10. Fuck you, buy me. That's what these say to me. And I just did, I have to just admit that, you know, I'm sitting here with the same jacket. I just did the IEM 2s and said the IEM 2s are the least offensive. And you know what? I'd stand by that. The IEM 2s are probably more going to be universally accepted, but you can change the tips on these, and then you can make them either universally accepted or give them like a bass boost. A bass boost and like just a width boost. Like the fucking soundstage. I didn't even talk about the soundstage. Like you put them in and the whole shape of things changes compared to other IEMs. It's like, oh, this is a single dynamic. Look how big we are. I love the Katos, all right? They get disgusting when you get the chrome ones. Like, you're just gonna have to sit here with a rag and clean them, and God forbid you put them in your ears. Think about how much grease is in your ears. Thank you for still being sold. I was also worried that I was gonna pick these up and it was gonna be like, yeah, not sold anymore. Nah, only everyone on Earth bought a set. We just decided to make another one. Listen, IEM companies and retailers, if everyone keeps buying the same good IEM, just keep fucking making it. What's the difference? Why need to sell a new model? Did you save money on that new model and you're gonna make an extra $8? Just keep selling the old model. Never lower the price. It's worth its weight in actually, it's weight in gold. Nah, man, it ain't worth. Meh. That's probably $900 and $1,000 in gold. How much is gold? How many ounces is this? I'll do the. Someone do the math on this. These weigh a certain amount. Someone in the comments of this video, look up the weight of these and convert it to gold prices in 2022 and let me know. Because I don't think they're worth their weight in gold. But as far as audiophilia goes, they're worth their weight in they're worth their weight in Zeus's sweat and waifus. And that's a heavy fucking burden. Anyway, thank you. Patreon, subscribe star, sponsor these videos. See reviews early. Participate in yard sales, which these will never be. Download the waifus from the Wallpaper Horde. And I'll see you for the next one. And don't forget to check out yard sales on the other channel at the end of the month. And fuck. Or the beginning of the month. Just accept Kato's superiority. It's fantastic.